What up? What up? What up? What's really good, y'all? It's your boy Aaron Bevins, the Millennial Entrepreneur, and you already know what time it is, baby. First of all, it's 7 p.m. CST. Second of all, the name of the game is the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge. I'm going live every single day. I'm making calls, I'm making offers to sellers live, and the goal is to lock up as many contracts as humanly possible, but it gets even more specific than that. The goal has evolved to generating six figures in 30 days or less. All right, we're incredibly excited about all the progress we've made in 2 weeks. This is the beginning of week 3. And I couldn't be more excited. When we first started, the goal of this challenge was to generate one contract live, okay? And to help you guys overcome your fears, to help you guys see how simple it is with just the basic behaviors, driving for dollars, having a nice niche list, and calling those, reaching out organically to those potential sellers and making offers and locking up deals. The goal was just to get one contract. But then when we saw progress so fast, I said, man, we have to up the ante. We have to up the ante because I used to say that if I lost everything and I had to start over with nothing, that all I would do is drive for dollars and make calls to sellers, making offers every single day, and I would have a six-figure wholesaling firm within 90 days or less. But we've seen so much progress in this challenge, y'all. I'm like, listen, my mindset has changed. I realize, man, if you do this organic outreach to sellers using the hottest niche list, driving for dollars, and calling motivated leads, you could do six figures in 30 days. All right. And so with that said, I'm incredibly excited about what we have going on now. What's the mission of what we're doing? We know what our goal is. The goal is in 30 days or less, we're going to generate six figures in wholesaling contracts and we're going to show you guys how it's done, and we're doing that live. Okay, but what's the mission? What's the mission? The mission is to help 100 wholesalers hit six figures or more in 12 months or less. And as you guys know, we've already done something like this in 2020, all right, where we said that we were going to help 10 people hit six figures in 12 months or less, and we did it in half the time. All right. And so with that said, now we're going bigger, now we're going stronger, and we're very, very excited of what we have going on. So today, guys, we have a whole lot of value that we're going to be dropping. All right, we're going to start off. Of course, we're going to get to the action. We're going to make some calls live. Like I said, we're going to be making offers. We're going to be talking to sellers, and we're going to be locking down deals. All right. In 2 weeks, we have generated $40,000 in contracts. Now, Amani, I don't know if he's here yet, but he said, listen, Aaron, yesterday I thought you said 60,000 because you had that seller. The only thing is that seller hasn't signed yet, y'all. The guy that I made the offer to yesterday, he didn't sign yet. Okay, but I did talk to him today, and he said he had a doctor's appointment, and so he's scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m. So hopefully tomorrow we can get that guy under contract. But with that said, right now the actual hard number is $40,000 in contracts in less than 2 weeks. All right. With that said, we're in the wholesaling quick start challenge. I'm going to share my screen really quick. We have a whole lot of value that we're going to hop into even before we start the calls, but I have to do the daily reminder, y'all, because we have new people coming on every single day. All right. So what is the wholesaling quick start challenge all about? I'm going to show you right now. All right. I'm going to show you right now. All right. So the wholesaling quick start challenge. Let's talk a little bit about this. The Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge, what's this about? The goal, like I just mentioned, is to help 100 wholesalers hit $100,000 or more in 12 months or less. And who's this for? This is for everyone trying to create momentum in their wholesaling business. All right, so I don't care if you're an experienced investor, Because there's a lot of experienced investors who come on these lives and they've been hitting me up and saying, Earon, man, this is fire. I'm saying, I've been saying it. I've been preaching it. I don't care if you're an experienced investor. Guys, you know there's a whole lot of investors in the investor world who some of them even wish they could do what you do as a wholesaler. You know how valuable you are as a wholesaler? You know how much value you bring to the table? The fact that you and I, we make it our aim and mission to locate deeply discounted real estate and then put that on a platter to our investors. They love this. So there's a lot of investors who watch this live and on the replay. And the goal is to help people create momentum in their wholesaling business. All right. But it's not just, like I said, it's not just for newer people, it's for experienced people as well, but it's also for individuals who have never done deals, right? I'm showing you the very basics on how to make this thing happen. So what are the metrics? What do you need to be doing? What are the behaviors you need to be engaging in on a day-to-day to make sure that you can hit 6 figures in 12 months or less? These are the bare minimum, y'all. I have to emphasize that because there's some people who have been hitting me up on DMs and they're saying that they're doing this, but they're full-time. Listen, if you're full-time, I want you doing more than this. This is the bare minimum. But if you're full-time, why not shoot for 200K, 250? You know what I mean? Go big. This is the bare minimum, all right? So here, the bare minimum is 30 conversations daily. 5 leads daily. By the way, what's a conversation? If they picked up the phone and talked to you for at least 2 seconds and said hello, and they answered you, that is a conversation. You need 30 of them daily. All right? The second metric is 5 leads generated daily. If you're generating less than 5 leads, will you survive? Yeah, probably, but you're not going to see the real traction. All right, I need you generating 5 leads a day. Now, what that means is a lead is somebody who raises their hand and says, yes, I'm interested in selling. It doesn't mean they got to sell a wholesale. It doesn't mean they got to be a motivated seller. It just means somebody who says, yes, I'm interested in selling. That's a lead. 5 of those daily. All right. 3 to 5 offers daily. That means of those conversations, of those 5 people that you talk to on average daily who say, yes, I'm interested, I want you making an offer as far as it depends upon you. I want you making an offer to every person you talk to on a day-to-day basis who says they are interested in selling their real estate. Will most of them say no? You bet your bottom dollar most of them are going to tell you no. Are some of them going to hurt your feelings and speak mean to you and make you want to come out of your body? 100%. Will some of these people make you want to lose your religion? Y'all heard me yesterday, man. I almost lost my personality on that one call yesterday. It happens, yes. But the idea behind it is if you're making 3 to 5 offers daily, then this will lead to 2 contracts a month. Guys, these are not numbers we just pulled outside of our neck, all right? These numbers are true, tried, and tested through national averages, through my own wholesaling company, and the hundreds and hundreds of people I've worked with over the last 5 years. These are national averages because we know that if you generate 5 leads a day, Monday through Friday, that's 5 days a week, 4 weeks, that's 20 days a month. If you generate 5 leads a day for 20 days a month, that's 100 leads. We know the average wholesaler contracts 1 out of every 50 leads. So if you generate 100 leads, that's 2 contracts monthly. We know the average wholesaler closes 1 out of every 2 contracts that he gets. I'm not saying those are the best numbers. I'm just saying those are the average numbers, and I don't want to lead you astray. I want to give you the real deal Holyfield numbers, okay? Now, we know that if you close 1 deal, the average wholesale deal in the United States right now is $12,000. So if you do 1 deal a month, that's it. 1 deal a month, it will average out to $12,000 in size. And if you do an average of $12,000 a deal, 1 deal a month. That is $144,000 in a year. Why is that so significant? Because those of you, I bet y'all already know what I'm about to say. The top 10% income earners in the United States of America are generating a minimum of $140,000 a year. So I just showed you the formula on how to be a top 10% income earner in one of the richest countries in the world. That is the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge, and our goal is to help 100 of you guys do that in 12 months or less. I couldn't be more excited, y'all. With that said, holy moly, we're really picking up steam. We're really picking up steam because already on this call, we have 185 people live across all platforms, a bunch of people on Facebook, some people on the Facebook group. We got LinkedIn and YouTube world already tuning in. I love you guys to death. You could be anywhere in the planet, but you're right here with me on a Monday evening, getting motivated, getting inspired, and getting education on how to take your life to the next level and how to make some real big boy and big girl money. All right, so with that said, y'all know my call to action. Before we get into the value, I'm going to ask something from you, okay, because I'm going to give everything to you over the next hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm going to give you everything that I have. I'm going to give it to you, but I need something from you. Okay, what I need from you is to engage with me, ask me questions, and because when you're involved and you're engaged, it makes it easier for you to retain all of the things that I'm saying and everything that you're learning. So the first call to action is, if you're on this live right now, I need for you to put in the comment section what city and what state you're marketing in. That way everybody, all 185 people are on here. Y'all can see each other, connect with one another, and maybe y'all end up doing deals together and making money together outside of these lives. This is actually a networking event. How crazy it is that we can do networking events with hundreds of people on lives, and we can do it from the comfort of our homes and the comfort of our cell phones. So right now, y'all, I need for you to put in the comment section, put what city and state you're marketing in, and connect with one another. Engage with one another while I'm talking and making calls and dropping gems and engaging with you guys and answering questions. Talk to one another. Get to know one another, right? Because everybody on this call, y'all, they're attracted to this call because they think like you and me. They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to generate money. So your vibe attracts your tribe. So these people in the comment section are just like you. They're just like me. Connect with them, because these individuals can be your future business partners, your future investors, your future JV partners, and y'all can make a whole lot of money together. With that said, y'all, we're going to hop into the intro and we're going to make this thing happen. Let's get it.
Pick up the phone, close it. Big escrow, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Yeah, it's all on you, close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Hey.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So before we hop into the value today, I know we have a whole lot of questions that you guys have been in the DMs. I've been telling a lot of you guys, come bring those questions on the live. That way I didn't have to spend 5-6 hours just answering questions throughout the day. Bring your questions on the live. I'm going to answer as many questions as humanly possible. I'm going to give some of you shout outs in the comment section right now, but before I do, we are going to start off with some value before we hop into calls, all right? And what we're going to start off with is 5 tips for stronger phone sessions. 5 tips for stronger phone sessions, because we already know that it's hard enough to make calls. Okay, it's hard enough when you're all alone. It's hard enough to make calls. I know a lot of people say, man, Earon, you get me fired up whenever you do this because you make it look easy. Because the reality is, we know that it could be discouraging doing this alone and getting the no's and the frustration and, man, is this going to work? Am I doing something wrong? Right? So I want to give you 5 tips to be successful on your phone sessions. So your phone session is your time block that you've set aside to be calling your sellers, calling these leads, prospecting, and having high quality conversations with potential sellers. All right. So 5 tips. If you're taking notes, all right, I want you to write these 5 tips down, commit them to memory, and implement them right away. All right. And then I am going to get you guys on I'm going to shout you guys out and we're going to hop into the value. All right, so tip number one, that's hilarious. Hillary Torres says it's so monotonous. I know, but I got to do it. I got to do it every single time. You're annoying, Hillary. Whatever. All right. All right. Oh wait, are you saying I'm monotonous or are you saying the calling is monotonous? I'm just gonna pretend like you saying I'm monotonous, and I'm gonna call you out and say you're annoying. All right, I'm joking around. Hillary's like sis. All right, so 5 tips for stronger phone sessions. I hope y'all are ready. Number one, tip number one is use a headset so you can free up your hands. Okay? Use a headset so you can free up your hands. Why is this important? Because as human beings, if you're anything like me, I have to use my hands when I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though the seller can't hear you using your hands, whenever you use your hands while you talk, it allows you to be more comfortable. All right? You're going to hear me say this a couple times with these tips. Motion creates emotion. All right? If you're just sitting back and you're making calls like this, hey, you're going to start to sound really, you're going to start to sound some kind of way. All right? Use a headset because it frees up your hands. I don't want you having the phone in your hand. Like, I know I set a bad example, but I'm doing it for you guys, right? Where I have the phone right here next to my speaker. I want you, whenever you're talking, to have your hands free. You should have one hand should have a pen. You should have a piece of paper, and you're taking notes while you're talking to your seller. Active listening will allow you to be a good closer and somebody who can relate to people over the phone and really speak from your heart. So tip number one is use a headset. I don't care if you have headphones. You don't have to have a super expensive headset. You can have Skull Candies. You can have your iPod, your Apple joints. As long as you have a wireless headset, where you can free up your hands. Right? That's tip number one. Tip number two is stand for the first 10 minutes of your calling session. Why? Remember that phrase I just said? Motion creates emotion. All right, it's already bad enough that sometimes it's a struggle emotionally to make that first call, right? So I want you standing up because motion creates emotion. So if you're pacing back and forth, have you ever been on a call with somebody? It's an important call, and what do? You want to stand up and you want to pace back and forth. You want to do something while you're calling, right? I remember whenever I was dating my girl, I used to like doodle. I would like be on the, and I would be like, while I'm talking to her, I would be like drawing stuff. You know what I mean? Because I was so engaged in the conversation that I wanted to be writing something, right? You know what I mean? It's the same thing when it comes to standing up, at least for the first 10 minutes. You know what I mean? That motion creates emotion, right? Do something that's going to allow you to break free of that fear and make those first few calls. That's tip number two. Tip number three for having stronger phone sessions is set a personal quota for the phone session, and don't get up until that quota is hit. This is powerful. I used to do this back in the day when I was first getting started, y'all. And I remember I would be so terrified in the morning. I remember when I had just quit my job and I only had a couple $1,000s in my bank account and bills were coming up. I had no deals in my pipeline. I had invested in marketing. My wife was worried about bills and all of that. And I had to wake up in the morning and I would literally, guys, I would get cotton mouth. My heart was racing. My eyes would be bloodshot, and I wasn't smoking weed. It was because I was nervous. I was terrified. And so what I would do is I would set a personal quota for the session. I would say, okay, I'm going to call until I talk to 30 people minimum. And I'm not going to get up from this seat until I talk to those 30 people. I am telling you guys, this is so powerful. Now, I'm not saying you have to be crazy like me and set 30 for your call session. I was full time, right? You can set, I'm not going to get up for a break until I will take a break whenever I talk to 10 people. I will take a break after I've talked to 15 people. I will take a break when X, right? So that's tip number three. Set a personal quota for your call sessions, and don't get up until you've hit your quota. If you get up before you hit your quota, just imagine me being in front of you and yelling at you and saying, sit your tail back down until you hit your quota. All right. Tip number 4 for stronger phone sessions. Tip number 4 is don't stop. Oh, this is so important, man. This is so important. Don't stop calling after a great conversation. All right, now, if you haven't been calling, if you haven't started taking action yet, this might sound kind of foreign. Like, what's my man talking about? All right, here's what I mean. Those of you who know, you know. You know, it's tedious when you're making these calls, especially when you're alone. It's tedious. Nobody wants to be just doing this. You know what I mean? It only gets fun when you start making money. You know what I mean? That's a fact, right? What happens a lot of time is once you have that first really good conversation, you say, man, that was amazing. You start celebrating. You say, you know what? I'm gonna go get up and not call anymore, man. I'm so excited. I got a good conversation. Don't do that. Why? Because that good conversation is the beginning of your momentum. So it goes hand in hand with step number 3, which is do not get up from your phone session until you hit your personal quota. All right, do not get up until you hit your personal quota. All right, so step number 4 is don't stop calling after great calls. All right, it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me, it'll make a lot of sense, especially when you start taking action. And step number 5 is for the 5th tip for stronger phone sessions. Before I get into shout outs and calls, step number 5 is I don't care how sweet you think you are. I don't care how cold you think you are on these phones, y'all. I don't care if you're Quentin Flores, man. All right? Have your script in front of you when you're making calls. You are not so sweet that you should not have your script in front of you. I don't care who you are. Man, listen, let me just get on my soapbox really quick about tip number 5 and having your script. Okay, I saw this post the other day. Very well recognized. I hope he hears this too, guys. If I put something on social media, I hope people call me out, because I will stand by everything that I say. But anyway, highly respected person in the industry, very well known, says you should not be using a script. I swear I almost threw my doggone phone, y'all. I'm like, it disgusts me. It disgusts me to see some of the advice that I see on social media. I'm like, what trash? That is such an unscalable, such a horrible piece of advice to give people. And his thinking was, every conversation is different, and so you should go with the flow. That's the purpose of the script. You don't want every conversation to be carrying you like a wind carrying a sheet of paper here and there, and then next thing you know, the seller's in control of the conversation. All right? The script doesn't mean you have to sound like a robot. You guys see me, being flexible with the script, but the script is like a skeleton that gives you structure, so that no matter what, if they throw a curveball at you, you're not gonna, you know what I mean, and fumble the conversation. Tip number 5 is have your script in front of you. Those are 5 tips for stronger phone sessions. And guess what? I'm going to give you 2 bonuses. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are taking notes. All right? 2 bonuses. Bonus tip number 1 is have your goals and your vision board in front of you when you're making calls. JP Garcia, I hope he doesn't mind. I think I saw him on this live. He told me yesterday, he said, Earon, the reason why I want this so bad, he's like, I want to pay off my parents' home. Man, that hit me. You know what I mean? That really hit me. So my recommendation to JP Garcia would be, man, write that down. Put that in front of you when you're making your calls, when you're doing your organic outreach. Put that in front of you. That way, whenever you have the frustrating call, whenever somebody pisses you off, whenever you felt like you were going to get that deal and it didn't go through, right? You have that reminder, man, you're doing this for some people other than you, right? Everybody always says this. I know it's cliche, but you have to recognize what that compelling drive is inside of you that's going to pull you. You know what I mean? So bonus tip number one is have your goals and your vision board in front of you, right? Have those compelling things in front of you. That way it keeps you pushing through the tedious calls. And then bonus tip number two, and then we'll get into this action after shout outs. All right, bonus tip number two is shout out to Pace Morby, Jamil Damji, and Brent Daniels. Squad up with people. Network and get connected with other people and people in the comment section. Reach out to them and say, hey, how about, hey, y'all want to meet on Zoom and we cold call together for 2 hours? Are y'all down? Because guys, have you ever noticed that whenever you have other people around you, it's so much easier to make the calls? You know what I mean? Making the calls by yourself and you're just like, you know what I mean? Wondering if you're doing this right and you're scared and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It could be a lot. Right? So why not connect with other people in the comment section? DM them. Hey, I seen me and you. It seems like I know you're in a different state. I'm in a different state. But man, would you be down to cold call together? We hop on a call together on a Zoom and we'll just call together and we'll give each other feedback and give each other courage and motivate one another, and we'll hold each other accountable to do our calls every day or once a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, this stuff works. I used to do this. In fact, I still do this when it comes to goals that I have that scare me. I'm a part of mentorships. I pay for mentorships just to be a part of mentorships where people can be around me and help me overcome my fears. Right? So I'm not telling you guys anything. These 5 tips and the 2 bonuses, these are all things that I myself do. I recommend other people to do, and it actually works. It actually works. All right. So I hope you guys benefited from those and took notes on that. Before we get into this action, let me shout out some of you crazy entrepreneurs who are on this joint. I love it. Somebody says, I'm just jumping on. D for D lead FSBO sign. Contracted and assigned today. 10K assignment. Let's go, baby. Y'all show my man some love. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love to see it. Guys, we are going to get into the action. I'm going to start making calls right now so that we can start making it happen. But I got to give you guys a shout out. We got Roderick on YouTube. What up? What up? We got Angie in the building. Renee in YouTube says the market I'm in is like 45K. Should I still be trying to hit those numbers? The market I am in is like 45K. Should I be trying to hit those numbers? Renee, what do you mean by that? All right. Oh, by the way, Renee says, I'm in Mexico at dinner listening. She's a real one for that. All right, let me shout you guys out. We got Atlanta in the building, stand up. San Antonio, Texas. Dallas, what up? Atlanta coming in strong. H-Town in the building. Chicago, South Suburbs, what up, what up, what up? San Antonio, what's good? El Paso in the building. Pueblo, Colorado. San Marcos. Houston, what's good? Greenville, what up? San Antonio showing up way strong. Atlanta, crazy. Georgia showing up. Long Island, New York, what up? Baton Rouge in the building. Columbus, Ohio, St. Louis. We got Pensacola in the building. Shout out to all you crazy entrepreneurs. I'm so excited to have all y'all on this call. Wow. Guys, we're only a few minutes in this live, and we got the Novice Wanderer in YouTube. What up? All right, we're only a few minutes on this live, and we already have 205 people live across all platforms. Shout out to all you crazies. Angie, thank you for putting the tips. Amani, thank you for putting the tips in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, all right. Thank you, Shavonda. Shavonda says, I love your energy. I appreciate it. You guys give me energy. You guys give me energy, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. All right. I love what Dolly said. She said it feels like a work environment whenever you squat up. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? When you have other people around you and you're squatting up and making calls, it just makes it so much easier. By the way, Facebook user who just assigned a $10,000 deal. Everybody's showing love, saying congrats. I love it, guys. Whenever somebody closes a deal on these lives, show them love because they are doing what 95% of the rest of the population does not have the courage to do. They're stepping out and taking action. That's an entrepreneur's check, right? Come on, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, Renee was talking about $45,000 homes. I mean, listen, Renee, that means that it's a high volume, market. My biggest thing, Renee, is your market a market with a population of $150,000, 150,000 people or more? If it is, then you know what I mean. I'm cool with cheaper homes because you got areas like St. Louis. St. Louis, the houses are a lot less expensive than other parts of the other parts of the country. But St. Louis, we got people in the community in St. Louis that are going absolutely crazy because the market is wild. You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's all good. All right. So we got this is Roderick says, I'm in Austin driving for dollars in Little Rock, Arkansas. I love to see it. With that said, y'all, let's hop into these calls. Y'all know the name of the game. I'm about to pull up my leads right now, and I'm about to start making these calls. But real quick, before we get into the calls, I want to remind everybody, please put your questions in the comment section, okay? Remember, there's no such thing as a dumb question. I'm never gonna make you feel stupid for asking a question. If you, in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I'm wondering this, but I don't want people to think I'm dumb. Nah, and if somebody does disrespect you, if somebody does, you know what I mean, call you out for asking a question, I got words for them. You know what I mean? They gotta get through me to get to you. So ask any question that you want. I promise you, I'm gonna do my best to answer your questions. If I don't get to answer them, what I do is later on in the night or the next day, I go through the comments and I write down questions so I know what information to cover. Okay. So in fact, there's a question that that Hillary had asked me. Hillary, are you still on the live? I just want to make sure I answer your question because we're going to be making calls right now in a bit. Jonathan Blanca says, hey Earon, how many leads should I be getting per hour driving for dollars on Bats Driven? It depends on the market and the neighborhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the market and the neighborhood. I don't know how many per hour. I can't tell you off the top of my head because there's so many variables. I don't know how fast your Wi-Fi is. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if you're driving physically. There's so many variables, but here's one thing that I do know. The bare minimum, if you really want to see traction, bro, the bare minimum should be 500 a week. 500 a week. Okay, so I don't know. It's hard for me to tell you per hour. In fact, I don't really care per hour, and I say that respectfully. I don't care how many per hour, but I need you doing 500 per week. So if you wanna determine how much you should be doing per hour, here's how to figure it out, bro. Determine how many hours you're gonna be driving for dollars each day. Multiply that by how many days in the week you're gonna be going. And then divide 500 into those hours, and that'll determine how many driving for dollars leads you should be getting in an hour. Does that make sense, bro? So the big number is the minimum should be 500 in a week. Minimum, if you really want to see traction, bro. Okay. All right, Hillary Torres says I'm here. So Hillary, ask your question again here. That way we can answer. I think it was something about the MAO, right? I want to make sure that I answer it because I think this is a question that a lot of people were asking. Let me answer a couple questions and then we'll hop into these calls. Y'all are already hitting me with the questions. What criteria do you use to pull lists? When you're just getting started, I don't want you pulling wide niche lists. I just had a coaching call today and I was telling them, When you're just getting started, I want you calling the most motivated list. So what is that? Probate, inherited lists, code violations, tax delinquent, divorce, pre-foreclosures, and the king of all lists, driving for dollars. Right? I just gave you 5 lists. All right. If you wanna do a little bit of a bigger list, you can also do vacant high equity lists. All right. I hope that helps you. Bro wants what's the total cost monthly in marketing? 200 batch driven and 100 skip trace. I don't understand, bro. What's the total cost monthly in marketing? 200 batch driven and 100 skip trace. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? It's 12 cents a skip trace. 12 cents a skip trace. So if you did 100 skip traced, so 100, you do 100 times 0.12, that's $12. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I hope that helps you, bro. If not, expound on your question. David says, are you going to continue calling? Yes, I'm about to make calls right now. I was just answering some questions real quick. All right, Hillary asked a question. She says, yes, how do you figure out the MAO? I know how to figure out repairs and the ARV, but I freeze when I try to figure out the MAO. Okay, so to figure out the MAO, Hillary, you're overthinking it. Look at what you just said, Hillary. You said you know how to figure out the ARV, and you said you know how to figure out the repairs. If you know those 2 things, then you know how to figure out the MAO. Okay, so watch this, guys. Take notes on this, guys, because I know a lot of you, and y'all are gonna see me doing this. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get started on calls right now, but let me answer Hillary's question, because I know a lot of you have the same question. What she's asking is, Earon, how do I know what my max allowable offer is? How do I know what my max allowable offer is? All right. Here's what I tell people, especially getting started. All right, you have your ARV. The ARV is the after repair value. Let's say the ARV is 100,000 for cosmetic rehabs. For the cosmetic rehabs, all right. Cosmetic means it doesn't need any structural rehab. Cosmetic, it can be up to 1 structural item. You know, the structural items are roof, foundation, HVAC, electrical, plumbing. So cosmetic will be like up to 1 structural item. Okay, it's 62% of ARV. So Hillary, I'm offering 62,000 max. That is going to be, watch this, that is going to be a $10,000 to $15,000 deal. So can you go a little bit higher than that number? Yes, you can, but I want you getting discounted deals. I want you locking up whales, right? All right, so cosmetic rehabs, 62% of ARV. Okay, gut rehabs is when you need 2 to 3 of the structural items. That's a gut rehab. You can offer 45 cents of 45% of ARV. So if the ARV is 100,000, Hillary, I want you offering 45,000. That's going to be a $10,000 to $15,000 deal. All right. And if it is a structural rehab is all 5 of the structural items. All 5 of those big 5 are going to need repairs. You can offer 20 to 30% of the ARV. You're looking at, so if the ARV is 100,000, you're going to be 20 to 30,000, and that's what I want you offering, Hillary. That formula is going to allow you to make lots and lots of money. That way, you don't have to think about it. I don't want you thinking about it a lot, Hillary. I want you just run. Okay, Earon said that if it was cosmetic, okay, so the ARV is 200,000. 200 times 0.62 means I can offer this. Boom, offer that. Okay. So, by the way, Hillary, this was a really good question. This was a really, really good question, and I'm glad that you asked it, because this is a really, really, really good way for you to get in there. All right. JP Garcia says, have you helped someone like me with absolutely no experience? JP, not only have I helped people like you with absolutely no experience, I've helped people like you with absolutely no experience hit multiple six figures in their first full year. You know what I'm saying? Sam Hopkins, $800,000 with HUDs in his first full year. Tony Romero, $500,000 before his 21st birthday in his first full year. Jerry Pearson, Michael Lane, $500,000 in their first 8 months. We got Paul Logston. He did six figures in like 4 months. Bryson Duvall, he did six figures in about 4 or 5 months. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on, bro. Yes, we really do this, bro. Absolutely, bro. I can go on and on and on. Those are just people that I know a lot of people on here know, so that they know that I'm not lying. All right. Okay, guys, I got to hop into calls. Keep asking questions, but I have to hop into calls, okay? Yes, Shavonda, this is the right list. Probate, tax delinquent, pre-foreclosure, divorce, vacant, high equity, code violation, vacant, code violation. I feel like I'm missing something, but yeah, yeah, driving for dollars. Add driving for dollars in there. That's one of the hottest lists you can ever get. Oh man, y'all have so many good questions, but I have to start making calls, y'all. I'm literally, golly, I cannot believe how fast the time goes. I'm already 40 minutes in this live, dude. How does that happen, bro? It's insane. But keep putting y'all's questions. I'm gonna engage as many of you as possible. But let's hop into these calls, because that's what we came for. We came for that value. We came for that value. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come here just to talk. We came to lock up deals, fam. We're $40,000 in. Oh snap! We're already $40,000 in contracts locked up. Those of you who are just tuning on, if you saw yesterday, we got a verbal agreement on a gentleman for a $20,000 assignment fee. We were supposed to meet this morning. However, he had a doctor's appointment, so he was like, he was like, hey, can we meet tomorrow at 4 p.m.? So I was like, yeah, absolutely. So you guys will see it on my story. Follow my story on Facebook tomorrow, and see if I'm able to lock up that contract. All right, let's call the next one. Put some fire emojis in the comment section, y'all. Put some fire emojis in the comment section. Let's go. I'm fired up. I feel good about today. I feel it in my spirit.
Hello, this is Ed. I'm not in right now, but at the tone, leave your name and number, and I'll call you.
All right. Let's call my man back, because we got a double tap. He says Ed, but I see Robert here. I promise you guys, I'm gonna answer your questions one by one, but I wanna get the ball rolling as far as calls go.
Hello, this is Ed. I'm not in right now.
Oh, Tyler Austin dropped a gem. Y'all see what Hillary? Look at what Tyler said.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
guys, Tyler's gonna be on the live tomorrow.
Options.
Hey, brother, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Dunthort. Just wanted to see if you had considered selling. If so, I might be interested in buying. If so, feel free to call me back, and hopefully we can talk soon. All right, bye. Normally, I would leave my number, but y'all know the name of the game, right? Like, I'm not leaving my phone number on these lives, because there are creepy people sometimes who do creepy things. I had this one person, y'all. Can I do a confession real quick while I have y'all? Okay, by the way, y'all, Tyler Austin, this is the CEO and founder of REI Sift. He is an absolute ninja. This man knows his stuff. This is is somebody I've looked up to for a long time. He's somebody who's helped me in my business. One time, I don't think I've ever shared this publicly, but one time Tyler Austin literally stayed up with me until like 3, 4 a.m., something crazy like that. And I ordered Chinese takeout, and me and him masterminded for like until like 3, 4 a.m. And he was just breaking down to me how to really squeeze out as much as you possibly can through data. And Tyler, I don't know if I've shared this with you. I know I told you on that live on that call what I was gonna do, but Tyler, I want you to know that what you've taught me, Tyler, I have implemented and taught to my entire community, to all of my students, and I thank you so much. Guys, if you don't know Tyler Austin, go follow him. I don't get paid. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't get paid to tell you this, but my man is going to be on the live tomorrow, and he's going to be dropping gems, dropping value, and he's going to be making calls with me tomorrow. So I'm very, very excited. But y'all see what he says? He says, Hillary, you freeze on MAO because you're scared of their response, not your number. So you really know, you have the information, Hillary. Start using that formula and taking action. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. All right. I'm going down so that I can make sure that I can answer questions while I'm making calls. All right. I'm gonna answer this next question. This is such a good question by David Barrera. I'm gonna answer it right now, but let me get into this next call first. Keep asking questions, y'all. I'm going to be scrolling down slowly, and as I see questions, I'm going to be engaging with you and answering y'all's questions. All right. Boom. Man, y'all are on here heavy tonight. What? With the engagement going crazy. All right. I'm pulling up the next number. Send me good vibes, y'all. We need people to answer so we can make some offers.
Hello?
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Earon.
Earon.
Yes, sir. I was calling about the property on Knollcrest.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it, because I might be interested in buying.
Yeah, I've never met you before.
No, sir. I don't think we've ever met. I just like that area, and it looks like a property we might be interested in. Have you thought about selling, or?
Yeah, but who's we?
Just me. I'm a local home buyer in the area. I purchase properties.
I'll sell it, but I'm asking $250 for it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm probably not your buyer. I'm an investor, so I'm typically looking for deeply discounted properties.
Yeah, you're looking for somebody to give it away. I'm not your man.
Sure, sure. It makes sense. Well, hey, thanks for your time. I appreciate you, and have a blessed day, brother.
You too.
Bye. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. And guys, critique me in the comment section, right? Just because I do this, and just because, you know what I mean, people know me and all that, it doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that I'm perfect. It doesn't mean that I have all the answers. I got a lot of answers, but I don't have all of them. So if y'all think that I could have done something better, or I'm missing something, put it in the comment section, right? But I'm pretty nice with it. I'm not gonna front. I am pretty nice with it. We got some momentum though. People are picking up, so let's go. Let's go. I got that urgency in my spirit.
It's Mark.
Hey, Mark. This is Earon. I was calling about the property on Eisenhower Road.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying.
Well, actually, I'm in the process of renovating right now to make it a rental.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're not even gonna sell. You're gonna hold that bad boy.
Yep.
Smart man. So I would do the same thing. I'm not mad at you. Okay, okay. Do you happen to have any other properties you'd consider selling right now?
No, not at this time. But if you'll shoot me a text with your info, I'll put it on file with all the other buyers that I have.
Okay.
Buyers list.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'll text you right now, and you have a blessed day, my friend.
All right, thank you. You
Yes,
too.
yes, sir. Bye. I can't knock the man. I can't knock the man. Shoot, if I had that property, I would 100,000,000% be fixing it up to renovate it too. I just, man, that was a good deal because it looked like a good deal because it was distressed, but that's probably why he's fixing it up, right? All right, y'all, we got some more leads. I'm about to start making these calls right now, but before I do, let me answer this question, and I'll intermingle answering some of the questions as I make calls. So let's answer David Barrera's question. He says, I'm a realtor in Houston. How can I approach a seller as a wholesaler? Oh, wait, I don't understand this question. I'm a realtor in Houston. How can I approach a seller as a wholesaler? Okay, got you. So here's a cool thing, David. Here's a cool thing. As a realtor, you can 100% wholesale. However, number one, make sure your broker is okay with it. I don't want to get you in trouble. I know some brokers in San Antonio and Houston and whole bunch of areas all over the country. Some brokers, they don't want their agents wholesaling. So number one, make sure that your broker is okay with it. That's number one. And number two is, bro, you approach them the same way you see me approaching them. Approach them the same way you see me approaching them. The only difference between you and me not being licensed, is you have to disclose to the seller, once you're doing the paperwork, you have to disclose to the seller that you are a realtor, but that you're not acting as a realtor in this transaction. And you can wholesale all you want, Big Daddy. Okay, especially in the state of Texas. But just make sure your broker is okay with it. And make sure that you disclose to your sellers that you are a realtor, but that you're not acting as a realtor in this transaction. You are acting in your own interest. You don't have a fiduciary responsibility to them. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell them all that, but you can just simply say, I am a realtor. I have to disclose that to you. However, I'm not acting as a realtor in this transaction. Okay? All right. All right, Facebook user says, on those lists, do you pull a radius from your location or a specific market? Yeah, what I like to do is I pull zip codes that I like, okay? But as you start growing and you need more and more data, you can pull those lists for the whole city. You can pull those lists for towns around your city. You know what I'm saying? So you can do both. You can do a radius. You can do a specific market, a zip code, a neighborhood. Yeah, you can do all of that. You can do that on PropStream. You can do that on batchleads.io. Absolutely, good question. Good question. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Facebook user says, can anyone see my comments? I can't see everyone's for some reason. You're probably in the group. Go to my Facebook page and you'll probably see a little bit more comments. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that man, Tyler's getting love. Tyler's getting love in here. Tyler's getting a bunch of love. I know time is everything. I hope you got that Spanish lead taken care of. Oh, snap. Is somebody down to come on this live right now and call that Spanish lead live right now? Is somebody down to hop on here right now? All right, if somebody's down to come all this live right now and call that Spanish lead, I was supposed to send it over to my man Roger, but Roger, I want this lead called on the live. So I need a Spanish speaker who's willing to come on this live right now. Okay? Somebody volunteer, that way we can make something happen. All right, I'm about to call the next lead right now. Oh, snap. This next one is in Pleasanton, bruh. My hometown, my raza way. Let's go. Let's go. This one's in my hometown, y'all, right outside of San Antonio. Let's see if we can lock this up.
Hello.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. I don't think we've met, but I wanted to call you because I was reaching out about the property on County Road, 426.
Oh, your name is a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Earon Bevins.
Yeah, that's me. Do we know each other?
No, I don't think we know each other. But
Wait, but how do you?
hold on. Do you know the Bevins? Like Ernest,
Yeah, that's my that's my family, bro.
Nora.
That's my mom, bro. Do I know you?
Wow. Yeah, we met twice.
What the
Your
heck?
wife have a beautiful voice.
What the heck? That's crazy. I'm literally, so here's what's crazy. I kid you not, right now I'm making phone calls in front of my whole team. We're training right now, and I was calling about this property because I was interested in buying it. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, so wait, so how do I know you?
No, you don't know me, but I know you.
That's so because you
My
know.
name's Henry J. Hernandez. I'm Scott Striggy's I was his student, but then we got baptized. I was
Oh,
just over your grandfather. Wait, I think your grandfather's house.
what,
2 weeks ago.
bro?
Dude,
That's so
I'm gonna send
crazy.
you a picture. I'm gonna send you a picture. That's gonna blow your mind right now. Dude. I'm gonna send you a picture. I got it. That's he's gonna. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. You think, wow, it's a small world, especially within our congregations. Come on.
That is so crazy. That is so
Okay.
crazy. Yeah, send me a picture, man. How crazy is that? No.
Yeah.
This
I
just
hope I can get it, bro. And you know what's funny? You're
uh,
gonna trip out on this, man. Me and your sister, me and Nora. Ask her who I am. We hang out. That's my buddy. Me and my wife hang out with her and Jeff. Dude, I
no
can
way.
get your number on. Oh my God, this is so cool. I gotta give this to you, bro. I gotta send this to you. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm not too phone savvy. I just got out of the swimming pool. Okay, you gonna Earon Bevins? That is their family. She's like, you got the wrong guy, babe. Like, but he's on the phone. I just sent them the pictures. How do I get him to receive the pictures?
I'll tell you what, Henry, let's do this. Let's connect.
You're real busy right now. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This was amazing. This was absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the fact that I caught you. Let's do this though. I have to make calls right now, but I'm gonna call you back after this calling session right now because this was too much of a coincidence.
Yeah, that's amazing. But I'm selling that property, and give me a call back on it, and we'll talk about it more.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
Thank you,
awesome,
brother.
brother. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Bye. Oh my God, how crazy is that, yo? Okay, he said he is selling that property. Um, I want to take that call personally, if y'all don't mind. I want to take that call personally. He knows my family. And the reason why I want to be careful, I'm on this live. Thousands of people are going to see this. This is going to be on YouTube, LinkedIn. There's a chance that he might say some stuff that's intimate, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. That's a personal call. Now, can I lock that up? I hope I can, and I will keep y'all posted on that. But how crazy is that? And it's funny because right before I made that call, I was like, "Hey, y'all, this is my hometown. That's where I'm from." And I don't even know the dude. I promise you guys on everything I love, I've never met the man in my life. I've never heard his name before, but he knows me. He knows my family. He knows my mom. How crazy is that? How crazy is that, man? Wow. Wow. Wow, man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Hey, this is what my granddad, he always used to tell me. He always used to tell me, you gotta behave yourself. Always behave yourself. Keep your standards high because you never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you, right? Man, bro, how crazy is that? I feel happy inside right now, y'all. How crazy is that? That's almost as good as locking up a deal. But I will keep you posted. If I'm able to lock up the house, if I'm able to lock it up, I will let y'all know. But like I said, that seems like a more intimate conversation, man. And I want to keep that. I want to keep that for off the camera. You know what I'm saying? But wow, how crazy is that? For the record, y'all. For that one's definitely that's a record right there. Okay, I'm on to the next call, and I'll go ahead and keep That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm calling the next lead right now. I'm almost shaking, but it's not out of nervousness. Okay, that number was wrong. It's not out of nervousness. It's almost like out of like, wow, how crazy is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, dude knew me. Wow, man. I'm stunned. I'm stunned right now. Let me text him. Let me just text him right now. Let me text him real quick, cause let me just text him right now. Let me just text him right now. That was so crazy. It was so nice talking to you. How crazy is that, man? All right, I'm shook. I'm shooketh. All right, so I'm on to the next call, y'all. All right, okay. Let me gather myself back. Let me get back on my grizzly. Let's go. All right, we're staying focused. Come on, we gotta lock up a deal. We're gonna lock up a $50,000 deal. Can you imagine? We lock up a $50,000 deal and hit our goal.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 210.
You know, I got a double tap. We got a double tap. Guys, I cannot overemphasize this. Hillary was just mentioning this earlier. Double tap your, double tap your leads. The reason why is because on the first call, they may think that you're a robo-dialer if they don't recognize your number. Okay? Come on, baby. Give me something. Answer the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Fernando.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Beaconsfield.
Oh, wow. It's in rent right now.
Oh, it's with the realtor?
Yeah, it's rent.
Oh, you're renting it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You don't want to sell it?
No yet.
Okay. You think maybe in the future?
Excuse me?
You think maybe in the future you'll want to sell it?
Yeah, but no, not right now.
Okay. Should I call you back in like 6 months or a year?
It's okay. 6 months, a year.
6 months? Okay. Hey, well, Fernando, thank you for your kindness. I appreciate you, and I'll call you in 6 months to see if anything has changed.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye. Okay, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and mark that down. Follow up in 6 months. Okay. And then we're going to keep it moving. Before I make this next call, let me answer this question. Shanna says, I'm a realtor here in Milwaukee with EXP. I was thinking the same as David. Good question. How do we incorporate the two? So in other words, if I'm a realtor, how can I wholesale? The same way that I'm doing. Marketing to people. In fact, here's my belief. My belief is if you're a wholesaler, you will be a better realtor. Why? Let me explain to you. Watch this. What is the realtor's biggest challenge? You ever talked to a realtor? What's the realtor's biggest challenge? Realtor's biggest challenge is generating leads. They prospect all day, right? So if you know how to lead gen like a wholesaler, we generate 5 leads a day. Do you know the average wholesaler only monetizes about 3 to 5% of their leads? The rest of the leads are individuals who say, yes, I'm interested in selling, but they're not willing to sell at a wholesale price. Those are good listings. So imagine if you were a realtor, you could list maybe, 10% and be getting your commissions off, off of the marketing that you're doing as a wholesaler. And then the ones that are willing to accept a cash offer, you can wholesale those and make way more money than you would as a realtor. Here's a fact. Successful wholesalers make more than successful realtors. Typically, successful wholesalers make more than successful realtors, right? And realtors make some really good money. They make some really good money, but I'm just saying it's nothing compared to successful wholesalers, man. Wholesalers be out here making money. Somebody's gonna get mad at me in the comment section for that statement. I know they are. All right, so I hope that helps, Shana. You'll market for wholesale. You'll market to sellers the same way you do as I'm doing right now. The only difference is the ones that don't want to sell at our price, you can offer to list it. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going on to the next call, y'all, and I'm gonna start looking at other questions. Put any questions that you have in the comment section. All right. I got you. Shanna said, perfect. Thanks for the information. You already know. Jonathan said, yes, sir. That's how I got my first deal as a realtor. Come on, let's I want to lock up a deal. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, Mary.
Yes.
Hey, this is Earon.
Well, this is Mary.
Nice to talk to you. I was actually calling about the property on Pebble Circle.
What about it?
I just wanted to see if you've thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying.
I'm having it renovated, and then I'll sell it to you.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm having it renovated. This guy is updating it for me.
Uh-huh. And then you'll sell it?
And, yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing.
Would you, let me ask you this, would you consider selling it as is right now so that you don't have to renovate it?
I'd rather renovate it. I would feel better.
Okay. It makes sense. Okay. Well, do you know what price range you think you're going to be in off the record?
No, my daughter would probably help you with that.
Okay.
But,
okay.
like I say, I'm getting ready to turn in all my properties and stuff into money.
Smart lady. Do you have any other properties you're interested in selling right now?
Oh, I'm also renovating a house that I'm going to sell. So as soon as everything is ready, I'll let you know.
Okay, awesome. When would be the best time to follow up with you?
Probably in a couple of weeks.
Couple weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
Mary, thank you so. Go ahead.
I'll ask Daniel to work faster.
No, don't hurt. Don't let him hurt himself. But you're good, and I'll follow up with you in a couple weeks. And thank you so much for your kindness, Mary. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Dang, that's the second person we talked to that said they're renovating it and they don't want to sell it as is. Guys, if they're renovating it, I can almost guarantee you that they're not going to sell it retail. Why would they? Right? We're looking for people with signs of distress. We're looking for the 5 Ds of distress. We're looking for people who have gone through some sort of distress, like death in the family, disease, divorce, debt, distressed properties, right? This is the sort of pain that we're looking for. If I don't see that, and the person is, and the house is fully renovated, they want to renovate it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really where we want to be. That's not the person we want to be talking to. All right. I love what Clint said on one of my last calls. He was giving me feedback. He said I should have asked if he was looking for more the opportunity to build your buyers list. Good feedback right there. Good point, Clint. Yeah, good catch, bro. All right. Lewis asks a good question. Let me make the next call first, and then I'll ask and then I'll answer this question. This is a really good question that my man asked right here. All right. Let me go into this next call. Yeah, man, knew my whole family, man. I'm still shook. He knew my whole family. Crazy.
Hello.
Hey, is Debbie there?
Who's this?
This is Earon.
Earon, this is her husband. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Mr. Guerra. I was calling about the property on Drury Lane.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if y'all had thought about selling. I might be interested in buying.
How much you willing to offer? Just the way it is.
As is right now?
Yep.
I can make you an offer on the phone right now if you were to give me just a little bit of information on the inside, because I only know about the outside.
Okay, the house has got to be enough. It's not worth saving.
It needs to be fully demolished?
Yeah, no, it's barely standing up now.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, doesn't it have a tenant in it or no?
Yeah, it's her cousin's renting out there. I mean, the house is gonna be knocked down. No one can. There's nothing you can do to fix it. Anybody can do.
How are they living in there, brother?
She turns the water off, turns the water on when she wants water. I mean, if that's an answer to you, that's how it is.
Holy crap!
If you want to give me an offer, if you want to give me an offer, you can.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I can make you an offer right now. I'm just gonna place you on hold really quick, and then I'll get a cash approval right now.
Great.
1 second. He told me everything I need to know. I'm gonna run the numbers right now. I don't have an ARV, guys, so I'm gonna run it right now. All right, so let's go. We're under the clock. It sounds like he's urgent, so I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna go and he says that it's a tear down. It's not even worth saving. I don't know if I trust his words like that, but I guess I'll tell you what, it makes me very, very happy. It makes me happy. All right, I'm typing in the comps right now so that I can run the numbers, guys. 1 second, bear with me. And I'll let y'all know what the ARV is, and that way y'all understand my offer. he was all like, "Who's this? That's my wife. I'm her husband. What's up?" Chill out, dude. All right, so all right, I'm running the numbers right now. I'm trying to be quick because I can tell he's in a rush. Okay, so the ARV is give or take about 160, 170. Let's just call this a structural reno. So let's say 160 and 20%, 160 times 0.2. We can offer like what, 32? No, my bad. If we do the, hold on, let me just clarify something from him. Hey, Mr. Guerra?
Yes.
What's the square footage of it? I was looking on the appraisal district. I couldn't see it.
How many bedrooms is in the house? Two bedroom, one bath.
Okay, so it's about 800 square feet, right?
Roughly, yes.
Okay. 1 second. I almost have the number. I was just pulling up the comps right now.
I already told him that.
Okay, guys, I'm looking at we can offer 30,000. We can offer 30,000. Mr. Guerra?
Yep.
Hey, so I do have a cash approval to be able to purchase this property in this area for a demo. We can be at $30,000 cash and pay all closing costs.
Okay. I appreciate your phone call, but we're not rolling this off. Thank you.
What price would y'all need to be in? Oh, he just hung up. Dang, bro. All right, so what would y'all have done different in that situation? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow up with him and see if we can rekindle a conversation. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do really quick. Let me just text him. Let me just text him really quick. I could tell too, by the way, y'all, I could tell too that he was busy. He was in a rush. I heard people, kids around him, so I could tell that they were busy. But let me just text him right now. Hey, Mr. Guerra, exclamation mark. I know I was calling out of the blue and my number was less than what y'all wanted, period. Just out of curiosity though, comma, what number would y'all need to be at to be happy? Question mark. And let's see if we can get an answer for him. Guerra. Dang, maybe he didn't like the fact that I was calling for his wife, and he could tell. He knew that I was a smooth. He knew that I was smooth too. So the fact that I was asking for Debbie, he already knew, bro. Nah, that's all messed up. I'm just playing. All right, so for that one, we're just gonna follow up on that one, but I'll let y'all know if he follows if he texts back. All right. All right, so let's call this next one, y'all. All right, so before I get into this next one, let's go ahead and answer it. Yo, right, this is the record. This is the record for last 2 weeks. We have 259 people live on all platforms. Shout out YouTube, shout out LinkedIn, shout out Facebook, shout out the Facebook group. You guys are amazing. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all are here with me making calls like some crazy entrepreneurs. Yo, do we got Tyler Lusk in the building? My man, the boss. Hey, if y'all are not following my man Tyler Lusk, follow my man. Me and my man, we spent time together in Arizona. We were in the, I want to say we were in the elite, the all-in elite training at the time. Just a real down-to-earth dude. My guy really knows what he's doing. He serves the community in a major way. Go check out my man Tyler Lusk. He's a major player. He's the OG in his city. All right, so before I go on to the next call, let's answer this question from Louis Montoya. He says, "Sorry about my ignorance, brother. What would a cosmetic rehab involve? Carpet, paint, kitchen, baths, windows, and one structural of this: roof, foundation, electric, plumbing." Yes, that's how we consider a cosmetic, bro. That's how we consider a cosmetic. Cosmetic is carpet, paint, windows. It's all the cosmetic stuff, right? Everything inside the house, right? Everything excluding the 5 structural items. However, what I found is that if you only have one of the structural items, besides, and I know I'm getting a little bit too technical. One of the structural items, besides roof and foundation, right? We can use that formula. I hope that makes sense, Louis. But the formula is designed to be able to, once you make that offer, you should be at a $10,000 to $15,000 assignment. If that doesn't make sense, let me know what you did not understand about it, Louis. All right. All right. Joe Cruz is very kind. He says, my man Earon's so smooth with it. Once you build that level of verbal confidence, closing deals comes easy. Yeah, it's just about getting the reps in. It's just about getting the reps in. You know what I mean? The more you do this, all right, the more you get confident. Man, I'm telling you, this was crazy, right? All right. I love what Eric Hernandez said. He said, anyone can get it. Lock it up. I got to lock that one up off the, I got to, I got to do that one off the screen. All right. All right. All right. Keep asking questions, y'all. Keep asking questions. Okay. Lewis says, I ride in Uber and we started talking then about real estate. And when I was typing his number, his name popped up in my contacts. He's a wholesaler from this big company. So we had talked before. I definitely big coincidence, such a small world. I'm telling you, always make sure that you behave yourself because you never know who's watching. All right. All right. All right. All right. You guys are asking, you guys are really, really engaged in something crazy. Adrian says, I think in some states you have to wholesale from your LLC. If you're in, let's say you're in Illinois, if you're in Illinois, the Illinois has regulation against wholesaling stating that you can only wholesale one deal if you do not have a real estate license. If you have a real estate license in the state of Illinois, you can do as many wholesales as you want. However, there's ways to get around that. You can get the LLC, you can get the house in an LLC, then sell the LLC. All right, and that's how you can get around it. Another way to get around it in Illinois is you can raise private money and buy the property and then turn around and sell it. You know what I mean? There's ways to get around regulation. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, Adrian, but I'm just adding my 2 cents. There's so many comments from all the different platforms that I gotta make sure that I'm like behind on the comments. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's go. Let's lock up a deal, y'all. Send me good vibes, y'all. I'm hungry. All right. Send me good vibes, y'all. Let's lock up a deal. I want it. Oh, snap. This person is asking 1.2 million? Man, I'm pissed off, y'all. You know why I'm pissed? I woke up this morning and I have a pimple. Hey, Sonny.
Yes.
Hey, this is Earon. I was calling.
Earon.
Yes, sir. I was calling about the property on FM 2537.
What about it?
Just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it.
No.
Okay. You think maybe in the future?
No, it's up for sale.
Okay. Do you happen to have any other properties you'd consider selling, or?
Not right now.
Okay. Do you mind if I follow up in the future about those other properties, or probably not?
Probably not. Not in the immediate future, anyways.
Okay. Maybe like in the next year, couple years.
I don't think I'm gonna sell them, bro.
Oh, okay. Understood. Well, hey, thanks for your kindness, and you have a blessed day.
Same.
I tried to milk that joint. I tried to milk that joint, man. All right, cool. On to the next one. I love it though. I love it. I was telling somebody that I'm excited to do this live because y'all can see the real deal Holyfield. So even though we've had all of these amazing experiences, we've contracted $40,000 worth of contracts within such a short amount of time. And I know that we're going to hit 6 figures before the end of the month. The reality is y'all see what it takes, right? So there is no special sauce. So you know, there's people in the comments section saying, man, Earon's smooth with it and things like that. But no matter how smooth you are, right? No matter how cold you are on the phone, the reality is, you know, the numbers are the numbers. And if you do something enough times, Jim Rohn says a ratio appears. And what we found is that on average, it takes about anywhere from 35 to 50 cold call leads to be able to generate a contract. Okay. What makes the difference between whether or not it's 30 leads and 50 leads to get a contract? then that part right there a lot of times is dependent on your ability to recognize a deal and lock down a deal and be urgent and a sales process and all that fun stuff. But the numbers look like on average what I've seen nationwide is 30 to 50 leads. But that's why I always tell everybody 50, because I want to be conservative with you guys and I don't want to set your expectations too high and then you get out there and you're like, Earon, it's harder than you said. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're doing this live. No excuses. The amount of money we make is ungodly. So there's no excuses. All right, come on. I want it. I want it. But anyway, like I was telling y'all, I'm pissed off, man. I woke up this morning, I got a pimple, bro. I hate that. Hate
Your
that.
call has been
I was like, I got a live today. I got to show up on this live with a doggone pimple on my face. Somebody.
Oh,
Hey, James.
yeah.
Hey, this is Earon. I was calling about the property there on Ware Avenue.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying.
Yeah, I had a couple people calling me on it, but like I told them, it's been years since I've been down there.
Oh, I see. I see. Where are you living right now? I see you have a 325 number.
In Abilene?
Oh, nice. All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm definitely interested in purchasing it. Just so you have an idea, I purchase properties cash. I can pay all the closing costs and I can buy the property in as-is condition. So, I mean, for an offer like that, what price range would you need to be in off the record?
Probably, I think there's some taxes owed.
Okay.
So I'd have you just take it off the top. Where you could come out even on the deal.
What do you mean by that?
I'd like to get like about 6, and you just take whatever the taxes are off of the 6.
How much taxes are owed right now, approximately?
I think 2 years.
Okay. All right.
I know you call the tax bureau, whatever it is. I'd have you just take it off the top.
And you want to walk away with $6,000 cash in your pocket?
Well, minus whatever the taxes are.
That's
I want to be fair too.
Sure. I understand. But let me just get this clear, James, because I am serious and I definitely want that piece of property. You're saying that you want me the full purchase price after the taxes are clear. You want to walk away with 6,000?
No, 6,000 minus whatever the taxes are owed.
Okay, so you're asking $6,000 for the property total.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Completely understood. Well, James, do you mind if what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place you on a brief hold. I'm going to see if this property qualifies for a cash offer, and I'm going to be right back. 1 second.
All right.
Holy crap. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, y'all, I'm going to run the numbers right now to make sure that this is exact. Oh, snap. I thought I didn't mute him, but I did. He's muted. Bro, if this is what I think, bro, this could be a stupid lick, y'all. This could be a stupid. The dude only wants $6K. How? It's a vacant lot, but easily, I think, bro. So here's what I'm saying, y'all. Here's what I'm saying. The lots in this area are selling for about like 25 to 30. There's no way this man is asking 6. Let me just make sure that this is exactly what I think I'm looking at. Bro, yo, what is happening to my life? Hey, you know what? If this is the deals that you get for having a pimple, hey, I'll have a pimple every day of the week. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, universe. I'm playing. I want to close deals with no pimples. Okay, I'm running comps right now, guys. I put him on hold. The dude says he only wants 6,000. What the heck? This is in the middle of San Antonio, bro. Bruh, tell me I'm tripping. Bro, tell me I'm tripping, bro. Okay, I'm running comps right now, y'all. My man said he only wants $6,000 for this lot. What I'm seeing is that other lots in the area are selling for like 25 to 30K. This lot looks nice. Bro, I think what it is the fact that he hasn't been here in a long time. Did y'all hear that? He was like, I haven't been there in a long time. I live in Abilene. Just make sure he's muted. Bruh. Oh, yo. Is this it? I think it's a mobile home.
I think.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Does this lot have a mobile home on it?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Well, James, it looks like we got the property approved. I can definitely move forward on this. I got the approval. We have the cash. Just to kind of give you an idea of how this works. Once you and I do the purchase agreement and we okay the paperwork, we'll clear title, and then once title is clear and we have the liens and all that, we can go ahead and close. I know you're in Abilene. The title company will be in San Antonio. Do you want me to send a mobile notary to you whenever it's time to close?
Yeah, that would be the easiest way.
And how would you want your money? Would you want a cashier's? Would you want a check or would you want a wire?
It doesn't matter either way.
Okay, got you. James, are you by your email? I can send you. Do you have access to your email on your phone or your computer right now? I can send you a purchase agreement. That way we can okay the paperwork and get started.
I can in the morning. It's my first initial J and my last name Grant.
So it's just your first initial and then your last name. The last name that I have is GR. Is that correct? Okay, and so you're saying tomorrow morning you will have access to it and you'll be able to okay the paperwork?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the paperwork tonight. It'll be a standard Texas Real Estate Commission form, so it's very, it's standard. We'll go ahead and put our agreed price of $6,000. There's not going to be any realtor commissions or anything like that. It's just going to be cash. I'm not a realtor. And we can close as soon as title is clear. Does that sound fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll send this over to you and to your email. You said that's Gmail, correct?
No, Yahoo.
Oh, Yahoo. Okay.
Yahoo.com.
When would be the best time to follow up with you tomorrow so we can review the paperwork together?
I get home about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
PM?
Work. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about 6:30? Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Awesome. And I want you to feel comfortable with the transaction, James. Is there any reason or anything that would keep you from moving forward if I take the time to draw out this paperwork and send it over?
My brother is my power of attorney, and he lives just two homes down from me. Once I get the email, I'll send it to him where he can read through it, and he'll tell me right then and there.
Okay, got you. And I just want to set the expectation, James, that if you have any concerns, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than willing. I'm very transparent. I don't want to waste your time, and I'd love to earn your business.
All right, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You have a good night.
Yes, sir, you too. Talk to you tomorrow at 6:30.
All right, bye.
Yes, sir, bye. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. So here's what I'm blessings on blessings on blessings from me and my. Look at what we did. Be quiet. I'm doing a toast. Because I don't really do much. I swear y'all be doing the most. Ooh, come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Put some fire emojis in the comment section. Fire emojis. Fire, fire, fire. More fire, more fire. Boy, boyaka, boyaka, boyaka. Come on, baby. Let's go. I want to see fire emojis. I want to see heart signs. Like, y'all, I don't even care. I'm not even asking you guys if y'all are getting value. I'm saying it. Value, value, baby. Let's go. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing, y'all. This property, the lots in this area are going from anywhere from like $20,000 to $30,000. This is it does have a mobile home on it. The picture of the mobile home that I'm seeing, it looks like it's pretty old, but bro, I don't even care. Bro, I swear to you on everything I love, I don't even care if that mobile home I have to rip it out. I don't even care if this doesn't have any utilities on it. It is worth every penny. I can sell this property for like 25, 30K. So let's be conservative and say we can sell it for 25. I'll probably keep this joint and buy it myself, to be honest. Dude wants 6K. He wants 6K. This is beautiful. So here's what we're looking at. If we assign it, that's 19K, $19,000 assignment. So right now in total verbals, if we get the one that we got a verbal for yesterday, and we got the verbal that we get for today, that would be $79,000 in assignments, baby. Let's go. Yo, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I'm too hyped, bro. I'm too hyped, bro. I'm too hyped. Guys, I don't want anybody ever, not anybody in my community, not anybody on Facebook, not anybody in my group, not anybody in my coaching program, nobody to tell me, Earon, I have gone 2 months without closing a deal. Earon, I've gone 3-4 months without closing a deal. It is unacceptable. I'm showing you guys here the basic behaviors necessary to be able to lock up deals and make money. All right. Yes, you have to learn some basics in and out, but come on, man. I'm showing you guys. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing you. I'm not just telling you. Come on, man. I'm too doggone hyped, bro. And we're not even done. We're still out here. Crazy. Let's go. All right. So watch this. We said, Jonathan Blanca said 100K in 30 days? We really do this, baby. Okay, Beth Radagon says he owes 2 years in back taxes. So, but yeah, this is the hood. This area is the hood. This area is the hood. So the taxes in this area are probably about like 1,800. I'm looking it up right now to see what his back taxes are owed, but I know this area. I'm very familiar with this area. In fact, the first wholesale deal that I ever did was in this exact neighborhood. This is Ware Ave. Anybody in San Antonio who knows Ware Ave, like, you know, it's the west side. It's the west side, but still, like, there's new development. There's new construction going on in this area, but I'm not even going off of that. I'm going based off of what lots have sold for in the area. So remember what he said, Beth. Remember what he said. He said he wants $6,000 total, and he's willing to accept. He's willing to have the taxes deducted from that. Okay, and he'll take the difference. I'll pay the closing costs, no realtor fees, no commissions. Let's go, let's go. So let me make a note really quick. Let me just send him a text and let him know it was a pleasure to talk to him. All right, hold on. Let me just text my man real quick. Yo, how crazy is this, y'all? Y'all know my hashtag is real. We really do this. And oh, let me just give y'all a quick little takeaway from this. That gentleman, that's a $19,000 deal, all right, that we just got a verbal acceptance for, okay? $19,000 deal, $19,000 deal. And here's what I want to share with y'all. I had to double tap him. I had to call him twice. Remember, I called him once. He didn't pick up. I called him again. He answered the phone, ended up saying yes. Guys, I'm showing you the techniques. I'm showing you the methodologies on how to make money. Everything that you see me doing, try to implement it as best as you possibly can. Don't change it up. Use the script that I'm using because it works. All right? Use the strategies I'm using. Use the list that I'm telling you to use. All right? Follow the metrics I'm telling you to use because I'm not just making this stuff up and pulling stuff out of my tail. You know what I mean? I'm showing you the stuff that works. Come on, dog. I'm starting to feel myself. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I know the universe is about to humble me. Universe is about to humble me because I'm really starting to feel myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. The universe about to humble me. Watch. Watch we lock up another deal. Let's go. What's the script? DM me if you want the script.
Hello?
Hey, Craig.
Hello?
Hey, Craig. This is Earon.
From?
I don't think we've met. I was actually calling about the property on Sunrise Creek.
So why would you be calling me?
Yes, sir. I actually just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying. Dang, I knew it. The universe had to humble me, bro. The universe had to humble the kid. I was feeling myself. My man just hung up. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping about it. You know what I mean? Let me just text. Let me just text my man real quick. We're having way too. Guys, we have to be more serious. All right, we got to be more serious. This is work. Not supposed to be having this much fun, laughing, joking around. No, I'm just playing. Let me just text him real quick. Hey, Craig, exclamation mark. I hope I didn't offend you at all, period. I just wanted to see if you were interested in selling the property, period. It's worth it, right? It's worth it. Guys, if you still need the script and you have not received the script from me, DM me. Say, Earon, I need that script. DM me, and then I'll send the script over to you, okay? The script works. All right, on to the next one. All right, well, we've been making calls. Let me see if there's any good questions in here. Let me see if there's any good questions. Boom, 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 boom. Are there any good questions? When starting out, do we form an LLC or wait till we do a few deals? I feel it's better tax-wise to start before instead of having the money go into your personal account. This is such a good question. Is it better to, should you get your LLC or should you wait till you get a few deals? I'll put it to you like this. Is it wiser to start with an LLC? Yes, it is. That is, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a CPA. I am not authorized to give you any advice. You have to consult with your own CPA and attorney. However, I'm only going to, oh, guys, look at what he just texted me. Look at what he just texted me, y'all. Can y'all see it? Oh, I don't think you can see it. Hold on. He said F off. All right, so he doesn't want to sell. He doesn't want. The universe had to humble me. I was feeling myself a little too much, but this is a good question. Beth says, when starting out, do we form an LLC or wait till we do a few deals? Look, the reality is, tax-wise, yes, it's better for you to get an LLC and have your first deal go into your LLC. However, Beth, here's just my biggest fear. My biggest fear is, I don't want people on this live. I don't want my students. I don't want people in the community. They're going to search for a CPA. They're going to take a whole 3 days to figure out a name for their LLC. They're going to try to, you know what I mean? They're going to set up the LLC and spend days doing that. By the time you know it, it's going to be 2 weeks. And their excuse for why they haven't been making calls and doing stuff is because they're setting up an LLC. Here's a better strategy, Beth. The better strategy is, look, at least contract your first deal. At least contract your first deal. While that deal is closing, then set up your LLC. And by the way, guys, you know, can you go set up your LLC first? Absolutely, and go do that. You know what I mean? If you want to, just understand where I'm coming from. I see it all the time. I gotta, excuse me, I gotta go set up my LLC. I gotta set up my website. I gotta do da 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 da. Da. And it's like, bro, what you need to be focused on is what I'm doing, and focus on making this money. Is it better for, you know, tax wise? Yes, but Beth, it's like, look, the reality is if you stay consistent, you're gonna make so much money. It honestly is not gonna be that big of an issue. Now, I will also say this in the same breath, at the risk of sounding hypocritical, I will also say this. Don't wait too long to get your LLC like I did. I made over $500,000 my first year. I made a whole lot of money the next year, and I didn't do taxes. I hadn't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. So my first 2 years, I didn't do my taxes. I was too turned up on my drizzy voice, and ooh, that hurt. Ooh, wee, that hurt. So you know what I mean. Just be balanced about it, and my biggest thing is just take action and make sure that you're not neglecting your IPAs, your income producing activities. Okay, that's what I would say. Let me answer another question. And then we'll get into our next calls. We only have a few more minutes, y'all. So put comments in the comment section. I mean, put questions in the comment section, and that way I can address you. Okay. Grant Hillier said, what list have you been calling, Earon? I was going to focus more on D for D and plug into the dialer. Are you not using a dialer or using single line? So I'm using driving for dollars leads. And then I also have some cold call leads sprinkled in as of now because I've blitzed through on our days. I've blitzed on the days that I've been calling. I blitzed through most of my driving for dollars leads. So I've also sprinkled in some cold call leads as well. I'm not using a dialer just for the sake of engaging with you guys and talking to you guys. I'm smiling and dialing right now. However, do I recommend for you guys to do that? Not if you got a little bit of money to buy a dialer. If you have a few dollars to buy a dialer, go ahead and export all of your leads into the dialer and be more efficient with your time than I am. Remember, guys, I don't have to be doing this. I'm doing this to show you guys everything that we're contracting and locking up here. This is bonus. This is beautiful stuff. All right, you know what I mean? So I hope that answers your question. Diamond Cervantes, shout out Corpus Christi. She says, why would somebody not want to sell if it needs to be demolished? That's a really good question. And the reality is they probably do want to sell, Diamond, but they didn't want to sell for that price. And I think he didn't want to keep having the conversation because it sounded like he was busy. That's why I texted him. You know what I mean? That's why I texted him. So I hope that makes sense. All right. All right. I'm seeing if I could find another. Good question. I'm seeing the same question, guys. I'm calling driving for dollars leads as well as cold calling leads. Alexis R. Adames says, I'm late. What's the formula you use? Can somebody please, I've literally said this so many times, I don't want to say it again. Don't hate me, Alexis. Please don't hate me. But literally, I've said it so many times. Can somebody please answer this in the comment section? What is the formula we use? So if you have your ARV, how do you make an offer on a cosmetic rehab? How do you make an offer on a gut rehab? How do you make an offer on a structural rehab? Guys, put it in the comment section for Alexis so that Alexis can have that information. All right. Wise Bombs, Ben Diaz said, what's happening? Let's close one in Spanish. Yiddy! Let's go. All right. Let's get it. Y'all goofy, man. Y'all goofy. All right. Dang, my allergies just kicked in like a son of a gun. All right. Let's go on to this next call, y'all. Let's see what's up. Keep asking questions, y'all. We only have a few more minutes, guys. I'm only going to make like 2 more calls, low-key, because A, this has been an incredible calling session. B, I want to answer y'all's questions. All right, so put y'all's questions in the comment section. Dang, I don't know what happened. My nose got runny all of a sudden. My nose got itchy. All right, hold on one second. I'm pulling up my next lead. That's crazy. This has been a crazy live, y'all. This one has been lit. This one has been lit. I'm not gonna lie. This one's been lit. Can y'all see me sweating? I'm like low-key sweating. I'm gonna need some more Beijing in my lineup. If you know, you know. Sweating out my Beijing.
Your call.
There's gonna be someone named Gunther on my live who's gonna be like, Earon, what's Beijing? Isn't that a place in China? All right, let's go on to the next one. I love you guys. Y'all know I'm just joking, right? Please don't take offense to anything I say, because I promise you, anything I say is only coming from love and joking around. It might be Gunther, it might be Hunter. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all know I got love for everybody. All right, I'm making one more call, y'all, and after this, I'm just gonna look for y'all's questions because we only have 10 more minutes. Q Flores says, "Why are you so good at impersonations?" Come on, answer the phone. Let's lock something up. Guys, we have 200. Oh, hey, Judith.
Who is this?
This is Earon. I was calling about the property on Timberwind.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to see if you've considered selling it because I may be interested in buying.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I mean, if you like, I can make you an offer on this call if you've seriously thought about it.
Well, I don't know what kind of offer you can make without seeing it.
I have the multiple listing service, and I'm actually looking at a Google Street View of the property. Obviously, I've never seen the inside, but if you told me a little bit about it, I could make you a pretty strong offer sight unseen. I'm very familiar with that zip code.
I don't think you can see the house from Google.
I am looking right now, unless I'm looking at the wrong one. Let me see. I'm gonna try to describe it.
Blank out my house. It's
Oh, yeah, it is blinked out.
That's right. So
Very true. Can you tell me a little bit about it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can make an offer based on the condition.
what do you want to know?
Well, I mean, when was the last time you remodeled the kitchens and the bathrooms?
Remodel them?
Yes, ma'am.
I've never remodeled them.
Okay, makes sense. And then I'm imagining right now this one is owner occupied, right? You still live there?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say we did agree on a price. How soon would you be looking at moving forward? I wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
It would depend on the price, and it would depend on finding a place to go.
Okay, completely understood. I'll be honest, just based on what I'm hearing right now, I'm not sure we would be the best fit, because normally I'm looking for like discounted real estate. Since I'm an investor, I'm looking to buy and make a profit. So just to kind of give you an idea, I'd probably be around the $160,000 range.
Mm-hmm.
Are we even in the same ballpark?
Not at all.
Yeah, I kind of figured. But Judith, thank you so much. I know I called out of the blue. I really appreciate your kindness, and please have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. You know how you can just tell in your spirit? I'm like, she ain't trying to sell. Maybe I shouldn't have thought like that, but like, I could tell that she wasn't really, you know what I mean? With that said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and call that one. But now I kind of want one more. I kind of want one more. You know what I mean? Let me just get one more, y'all. We still got 7 minutes. I got time to answer calls, right? Let me do one more. I want it now. I want it because now like I'm a little competitive. Let me just get one more. Something in my spirit just says do one more. You know what I mean? Let me do one more, y'all. I need it. I need it for me, just for closure. You know what I mean? Bruh, this man's last name is Wets.
Hello?
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
Hey, this is Aaron. Yes, sir. I was calling about the property on FM 2252.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying.
You and else. No, we might sell the property that we have that's between the railroad tracks, but that would be it.
Okay. Okay.
And there's 40-something acres there.
Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, off the record, what price range would you be looking to be in?
I'll listen to an offer.
Okay. Okay.
We don't need the money, so it's. I'm not trying. We're not in a bind or anything, and don't need the money. So.
Sure. Makes sense. I mean, just to kind of, for kicks and giggles, I could be in like the $400,000 range.
For 40 acres?
Yes, sir.
What's that, 10 grand an acre?
Yes, sir.
That won't cut it.
No.
No, we've had people hitting on it for 40 an acre.
40 an acre?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not rich enough, brother.
Well, I mean, it's location. It's just where it's located.
You had somebody offer 40K an acre and you didn't take it?
No.
Holy moly. I want to be like you, man.
The problem is, you sell it, then what are you going to do with the money?
How about we do this? You sell it to me, you get the money, and then you invest in my company.
No.
No, I hear you, and I'm just joking with you, but I completely understand, and Bill, thank you so much for entertaining my call.
You bet. Well, that's what stuff's springing around there, so just letting you know. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yes, sir.
You bet. Bye.
Bruh, he wanted 40K an acre? Nah, fam, I'm at 10K. I ain't got enough money. All right, man. All right. So with that said, y'all, what a live. If you got value from this live, let's go ahead and do it one more time. Just fill the comment section with fire emojis if you got value from this live. I have to say, in the last 2 weeks of doing this, today has probably been one of my favorite days. I feel like we're only having more and more fun each day that we go on these lives. I feel like we're continuing to get more and more progress. If the 2 verbals that we got in the last 24 hours contract by tomorrow, guys, do you realize we're going to be at $79,000 in contracts in just a little over 2 weeks? $79,000 in contracts in a little over 2 weeks. So what I want you guys to do, if there's anybody that you think will benefit from these lives, right? Tell them to be on these lives with us. Tell them to come engage with us. Tell them to come holler at the kid. Come ask questions. All right. This is a networking event. You guys can connect with one another in the comment section. You can ask me questions, right? You can get motivation. You can be infused with inspiration and courage to be able to go out and do the basic behaviors necessary to take your business to the next level. We're not going to stop doing these. Our mission, guys, is to help 100 wholesalers hit 6 figures in 12 months or less. By the way, those of you that are still on this bad boy, I'm going to see if I can answer a couple questions right now before we dip. But watch this, y'all. Watch this. You know, there's a lot of people who are looking at me like I'm crazy because I keep talking about 6 figures in 12 months or less. 100 people hitting 6 figures in 12 months or less. That's $10 million generated in 12 months or less. Earon, how is that possible? I'm showing you right now how to generate 6 figures in 30 days. To help 100 people do this in 12 months is nothing for me. And I'm not bragging. I'm not being haughty. I'm not being overly proud. I'm being confident. It's like Jadakiss said, and I'm not cocky. I'm confident. So when they tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. Ah! All right. So with that said, y'all, let me see if there's any other. Let me see if there's any really good questions in here. Tony says, curious, why didn't the other wholesaler close? I don't remember what deal that was. How much does Oh, Evie said so. I don't know if Eve, are you still on here? But she said someone tell me why he only wants 6K. I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you why, Eve. It's because honestly, I think it's because he said that he lives on the other side of the state. He lives in Abilene, Texas, and he was like, I haven't been there in a long time. He was like, I'll be honest, I haven't been there in a long time. And so when I asked him off the record how much he would want, he was like 6K. And then I even tried to give him more. I was like, so you want to walk away with 6K after the taxes? And he was like, no, I want 6K and I'll take the difference between 6K and whatever's owed on taxes. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? All right. Q Quentin Flores, man, see, this is why I love my homies. I love my homies. Look at what Quentin Flores says. He's like, you got to work on your creative finance. So everybody's gassing me up, and they're like, you know, Earon, you're smooth with it. And then Q's in the back, like, low key, you gotta step your game up. This is why I love my family. This is why I got love for my family. All right. So I love it. Jahan says, I hope I said your name right. When's the next live? We go live every single day at 7 p.m. CST, except for Wednesday. I have my worship at 7:30. So on Wednesdays, I'm going live from 4 to 6. So we're still going to do the 2 hours, but I'm going to do from 4 to 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. All right. And it doesn't look like there's too many other questions in here. Brody says, do you need the land though? I don't really need it. I really. Oh, you're asking. What if I should have asked that? Yeah, I should have asked that. All right. I love you guys to death. Hey guys, if y'all want Quentin Flores to come on another live, tag Quentin Flores, and let's see if we can influence Quentin Flores to come on another live. Tag Quentin Flores, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Tag Quentin Flores if you want him to come on another live. If you want him to come on another live, then put it in the comment section, and let's see if we can get him on another live. And the reason why I say that is because you guys went absolute bananas over the live that we did together. And I'll be honest with you, it brought back really awesome memories to be on the live with Q and just going back and forth and making it happen. So if you want Quentin Flores to come on this live, not on this one, not today, but on a future live where we actually strategize it. We go live the whole time together, making calls, dropping game, engaging with you guys. Tag Quentin Flores in the comment section, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Oh, Quentin said, I think Q said, only for you. Let's go. I love the fact that y'all are showing love to my guy. Shavonda says, I want to meet him one day. I love it. Confidence. That's called confidence right there. Hey y'all, I'm really hungry. I would legit love to stay with you guys live, but this has been an absolutely incredible live. I hope and pray that by tomorrow I can give you guys good news and say we got 2 more contracts and we're officially at $79,000 contracted in 2 weeks. All right. If so, guys, or regardless, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Make sure y'all DM me if y'all need the script. Anybody who's looking for virtual assistance, all right, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to be able to help you guys. If you want to be a part of the most progressive wholesaling community in the industry, where we are walking you through doing exactly what we're doing here, except building a business, feel free to DM me and see if it makes sense and if we're a good fit. I would love to talk to you guys. But whether you want anything from me or not, it's all good. Come and hang with me on these lives and let's make it happen. Until next time, y'all, let's get
Close it. Pick up the phone. Close it. Big ass scroll. Close it. $1 million deal. Close it. It's all on you. Close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof. Close it. $1 million deal. Close it. Hey.
Man, what a live, what a live.